Breaking news. Kyiv escaped heavy missile assaults, child among dozen injured. An airstrike on the capital of Ukraine by Russian forces yesterday was one of the largest in weeks, injuring 13 people, one of them was a girl. Russia reportedly fired 31 missiles, including 2 ballistic missiles and 29 Kh-101/Kh-555 cruise missiles, according to the Ukrainian Air Force. Ukrainian air defenses shot down every missile that was launched toward Kyiv. Ukrainian authorities said that residential buildings, schools, and industrial facilities were among the structures damaged. A day prior to the assault on Kyiv, a Russian missile struck an industrial zone in Kharkiv, a city in northern Ukraine, killing 5 people. There are a number of signs that Russia is getting ready for a major confrontation with NATO, according to a prominent war think group. It is quite probable that Putin is attempting to stabilize Russia's economy and finances as part of his preparations for a possible future large-scale battle with NATO, rather than simply for a lengthy war in Ukraine, stated the US-based Institute for the Study of War. German study suggests that Putin is escalating attempts to transform Russia to a military economy with the objective of being able to strike NATO as early as 2026 or 2027, according to Polish President Andrzej Duda's March interview, which the think tank referenced. Russia launched its worst missile attack on the Ukrainian capital in weeks, injuring over a dozen people, including an 11-year-old. Ukrainian air defenses shot down all 31 missiles fired by Russia on Kyiv. According to Vitaly Klitschko, the mayor of Kyiv, 2 individuals were taken to the hospital yesterday after suffering serious injuries. Damage to homes, schools, and businesses in the nation's capital came from flames started by falling missile debris. Russian missile strikes look to be aiming at Kharkiv's power supply, producing partial blackouts, and Mayor Ihor Terekov reported hearing about 15 explosions this morning. According to Mr. Terekov, there were no injuries. Oleksandr Vilkel, mayor of the Ukrainian city of Kryvyi Rih, announced the hearing of explosions but gave no other information. Zaporizhia, a city in southern Ukraine, also had 8 missile strikes recorded by its administration on Wednesday. During an unexpected visit to Kyiv, top U.S. foreign policy advisor Jake Sullivan sought to convince Ukrainians that the U.S. will maintain its backing for their resistance against Russia's invasion, which has been going on for 2 years. Concerned about Israeli intentions to start a ground offensive in the city of Rafah, leaders from the European Union met Thursday to discuss the war in Gaza and brainstorm new methods to assist Ukraine in increasing its ammunition and weapon production. Russia possesses more and better equipped troops, while Ukraine's stockpiles of ammunition are critically short. Meanwhile, American election campaigns have cast doubt on the dedication of the Trump administration to its allies, and the fact that the European Union must ensure its own security is becoming more apparent. As the Russian invasion of Ukraine enters its 3rd year, the Ukrainian military has ramped up its attacks on the Belgorod region of Russia this month. A 540-kilometer, 335-mile, border along the northeastern frontier of Ukraine borders the region of forests, agriculture, and rolling hills. There are around 1.5 million people living in an area that is more than 27,000 square kilometers, or 10,500 square miles.